Have you ever wondered if your brain is the most complex object in the universe? Let's delve into the intricate labyrinth that is the human brain. This magnificent organ nestled within our skulls is a powerhouse of complexity that's simply awe-inspiring. Consider this. It is estimated that our brains are home to around 86 billion neurons. Each of these neurons, in turn, connects to approximately 1,000 others. This results in an astounding total of around 86 trillion connections. Imagine the complexity of a network that vast, all operating within a space roughly the size of two clenched fists. Beyond its sheer complexity, the brain's true wonder lies in its ability to process vast amounts of information with remarkable speed and efficiency. It is constantly receiving, analyzing, and responding to numerous signals from our environment, all while keeping us alive and conscious. Indeed, the human brain with its intricate web of connections is truly a marvel of nature. Did you know that your brain consumes about 20% of your body's total energy? Quite the energy hog, isn't it? Despite making up a mere 2% of our body weight, the brain demands a lion's share of our daily caloric intake. But why does it need so much energy? Well, this energy is a lifeline for our brain, fueling its intricate workings and supporting our cognitive abilities. Think about it. Every thought you have, every memory you recall, every new skill you learn, all of these depend on your brain's energy consumption. It's like a complex, bustling city that never sleeps, with millions of neurons firing and connecting at every second. And just like any city, it needs power to keep the lights on and the systems running smoothly. So the next time you're thinking hard, remember, your brain is putting in a serious workout. Scene script. Have you ever heard of the term brain plasticity? It's a concept that might sound like it belongs in a science fiction novel, but it's a very real, very integral part of how our brains function. When we talk about brain plasticity, we're referring to the brain's incredible ability to change and adapt as a result of experience. Imagine your brain as a bustling city, with highways of neurons constantly under construction and renovation. The traffic patterns, or the ways in which we think, feel, and behave, can change based on new information or experiences. This is the essence of brain plasticity. It's how we learn new skills, recover from injuries, and adapt to new environments. Let's take a moment to delve into some fascinating studies that illustrate brain plasticity. Picture a London taxi driver, navigating the labyrinthine streets of the city, memorizing countless routes and landmarks. Research has shown that the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for spatial navigation, is significantly larger in taxi drivers. This is a perfect example of brain plasticity, the brain changing and growing in response to the demands of the job. Or consider musicians, who spend hours upon hours practicing and perfecting their craft. Studies have found that the areas of the brain associated with the skills required for their instrument, such as fine motor skills or auditory processing, are more developed in musicians. Again, this is brain plasticity in action. But one of the most wonderful things about brain plasticity is that it's not just limited to our younger years. You might have heard the saying, "You can't teach an old dog new tricks." Well, when it comes to the human brain, that's simply not true. Our brains continue to change and adapt throughout our entire lives. Even as we age, our brains remain wonderfully plastic, continually reshaping themselves in response to our experiences. So whether you're learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, or just trying to navigate the twists and turns of life, remember, your brain is right there with you, changing, adapting, and making new connections. Did you know that your brain has its own silent army? That's right, an army of non-neuronal cells, known as glial cells, tirelessly work behind the scenes to support the brain's primary stars, the neurons. These unsung heroes of the brain, named for the Greek word for glue, hold the brain's structure together, nourish neurons, and clear away waste. But that's not all they do. Glial cells also play a crucial role in facilitating communication between neurons. They wrap around the neurons, forming an insulating layer that allows electrical signals to pass swiftly and accurately from one neuron to another. Recent research has thrust these humble helpers into the spotlight, revealing their pivotal role in maintaining brain health and function. From defending the brain against injury and disease, to their involvement in learning and memory, the importance of glial cells can't be overstated. So, while neurons often steal the spotlight, Remember that glial cells are the brain's essential support crew. Scene script. Have you ever pondered how much information your brain can store? The human brain is an extraordinary organ, with an immense storage capacity that far outstrips any technological device we've crafted. For instance, consider the most advanced supercomputers in the world. They are capable of processing quadrillions of calculations per second. Yet when it comes to storage, they don't even come close to the capacity of the human brain. Scientists estimate that the brain's memory capacity is around 1 petabyte, or 1,000,000 gigabytes. To put it in perspective, that's equivalent to approximately 3 million hours of television shows. You could leave your TV running for more than 300 years without repeating a single episode, and your brain could theoretically hold all of that information. But it's not just about sheer volume. The brain's storage capacity is dynamic, designed for flexibility rather than fixed storage. This fluidity allows us to store a lifetime's worth of memories and experiences. From the taste of our first birthday cake, to the sound of our favorite song, the touch of a loved one's hand, or the scent of a summer rain. And it's not just past experiences the brain can hold. It's also primed for learning new information. Whether it's the steps of a complex dance, the words of a foreign language, or the intricate rules of quantum physics, our brains are built to absorb, process, and store new information. While it's true that we sometimes forget, it's not because we've run out of storage space. Instead, it's usually because we haven't properly encoded the memory in the first place, or because we haven't retrieved it in a while. It's like a book gathering dust on a shelf. The information is still there. We just need to reach out and open the book. So, whether you're learning a new language or remembering an old friend, your brain has the capacity for it all.